Oh, hello. I am back, everybody. It's been another really crazy week. Oh, wait. Can you guys see my screen yet? I don't think so. I'm gonna go turn my alerts off because I've got this thing that tells me to stretch like every 10 minutes. Or maybe we'll keep them on and we'll have stretch breaks. I don't know. I don't know how long you guys have been sitting down. Maybe you guys want to stretch with me. We'll stretch again in 10 minutes. Just gonna get my back out. Yes, I'm going to remove my spine from a drawer and reinsert it. Right, yeah. But happy to be back, and we're gonna do some game development stuff today. I've already been poking around. It's this thing called function libraries, which are like these functions that are available everywhere. So I've seen it primarily used for casting, but where I'm actually going to explore other elements of development that they can be applied to. Maybe you guys can catch up in the chat and give me some ideas if that was a thing. But otherwise, I think we're all good. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to set up some casting, which is that thing where you kind of say, oh, hey, play a blueprint, do the thing. Play a blueprint, I need you to do this. Instead of having to connect the player every time and having outputs and all that. It's going to make our code a lot cleaner, a lot easier to use, all that lovely jazz. And yeah, hold on, part of my setup isn't set up. Oh no. Alright, hold on, we can do this, there we go, we've got it, let's go. Oh wait, hold on, hey, thank you, Toby, I appreciate that. Just gonna pop out my chat. I am so not ready. I'm out of practice. Yeah, very peaceful. Love it. All right. Hold on. I think we're all good. Otherwise, we're just going to check our stream health. Oh my god. But yeah, basically, just going over game development stuff because I kind of wanted to touch all my bases before my finishing off my grand return, whatever that means. So enough fooling around. We shall now jump into the game engine. Actually, some fun stuff beforehand. There we go. I'm just gonna put this up first. All right. Now we're gonna jump into it. There's actually a full-on board that you guys can subscribe to see how progress is tracking. It's been a while, so just kind of gently jumping back into it. We've had, and then you can join the team. We've got a few of my lovely friends who have decided to go in, find a couple of bugs, a bunch of bugs. My testing is not as thorough as I hoped. No. So yeah, a bunch of bugs, a bunch of ideas, and then there's a voting system if you guys want some feature sooner. So yeah, feel free to look at that. Contact me on Twitter or wherever, and then I can hand you the link, and hey, you're part of the team now. Yay. Anyway, so yeah, that's there. Just wanted to let you guys know about that. I'm gonna close it, and who missed this screen? I missed this screen. So yeah, I was already playing around with this function library. I think I accidentally put it in here into the HUD. I suppose I can just put it into my blueprints. It's kind of like a standard blueprint. Give it a moment. And we're going to go in and actually have the way it works. So it's basically a bunch of functions. Right now I haven't actually been able to get the game mode to work, and the reason for that is that I found out that the game mode is world specific, and what I mean by that is the different levels. Different levels are considered different worlds, and it's one of those cases where I was taught I was told how to do things a particular way, which I'm not really sure is applicable here because you've got the game mode base, which is applied to all worlds, but I've made a game mode which is specific to a world. So I'm a little bit concerned, especially since when I do my drag out, as you guys used to me doing here, and get game mode, world context object. That. Hold on, I have a thing for this. That. Yeah, so there's that. So there's a few things I kind of need to approach. Whether I know how to do that or not yet is a different thing, but it's a learning adventure. We are all going to learn together. Alright, so there's the game mode base. Which is fun, I guess. There's not a lot of blueprints here. Oh god. And yeah, this is me experimenting with the game mode cast, which is what I was making before. The issue being is that, hey, we don't have our gameplay, boolean. Oh no. So yeah. A bunch of things to consider, as I'm kind of self-teaching here. I wonder if I can add a, yeah, you can't even add any, blueprints to this. So, that's fine. That's fine. What I might end up doing instead is I'm going to remove this game mode situation. Oh god. Because I didn't actually change that much in case something went wrong. So we've got our tab. Oh, that's interesting. So upon released of P and upon released. Do I want to do that? I think I want to do upon pressed. So the reason that you'd kind of want based on released is if you were charging up some kind of ability, and you know, holding that would charge it up, and then a release would do something else. I think that would be kind of not a switch on end, but it would be kind of like a switch or branch situation. So I'm just going to disconnect this, break the link, and not worry about this. Make it all nice and neat again. Bam. Alright, that's fixed everything for now. So the game mode, the game mode cast, I'm going to leave that alone. We are going to comment this to just remind myself that it's broken. Comment. Learn me, please. There we go. And then I'm probably going to make this a different color just so it actually stands out. I've forgotten how to do that. Oh, there we go. We can just go in here and pop it over. There we go. So, you know, if I ever come back to the code, I'll be like, hold on, that's probably wrong. Cool. Alright, so in that case, I'm going to start a new function, and this one should be pretty simple. People also use this to toggle menus in a kind of, toggle menu visibility. So that's another thing that we're probably going to be looking at later down the line in terms of not really automating that process, but needlessly repeating code. It's just good code practice not to do that. Oh wait, hold on. I know what to do. Give me a moment. Whoop. And whoop. There we go. So this one I'm probably going to call player cast, and I'm just going to go in and do the thing. So actually, interesting thing to point out. I'm going to go back to the game mode cast. Double click that. As you may notice that if I... Very rude. So this is a wild card, and of the things... Oh. Aha. Alright, you'll make sense when I go over to the other thing. I swear I'm trying to make sense here. Alright, so cast to player... No, cast to Karoot. Karoot! There we go. And then this should just be as easy as get player controller. Oh god, we have the world context object issue again. Alright, so we'll try that, and then we're going to do some Googling. This will be a live experience of figuring stuff out. And then we are going to go over to our cast, and we're going to select an output, and then our output will be, in this case, a project. I think it's an object type. So in this case, we want an actor, an object reference to an actor. Is that correct? Yes, good. Alright, so we'll try that. Oh god, object does not inherit player controller. Alright, so we're gonna actually have to go in and have a look. I'm pretty sure relearning how to code live is a fun time. So I think it's in the blueprint parent blueprint enemy. Yeah, it's this was a fun one to figure out. Anyway, so what we're probably gonna do is we've got the game mode. Because I know that score calculator, enemy death actions. Huh, that's really interesting. So it must be one of those things that the player kind of getting hit must be something that's unique because it's based on the collisions of the actual... It's based on the collisions of each individual object. Oh wait, slowly tilt your head. I can't believe it's already been 10 minutes. Oh my god. Alright, that's okay. Hope you guys are also stretching. Good for the soul. And, you know, the muscles and... I imagine bones. I don't know. Ding! Let's go. Alright, candy corn orange. Alright, so it is in fact based on... No way. Alright, so going through my code, it looks like it's, instead of going through the player, it's actually going if the player has a tag. Huh. Alright, so I'm struggling to find a reference to my actual actor. This is terrible. Oh wait, get player pawn. Yes, okay, we found something. We found something that we can use. Alright, so in that case, we're going to be grabbing get player pawn. Hopefully this is not an issue. Please help. Oh hey, there we go. That's okay. That should be fine. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, so I'm just going to break this pin for now. And that should fix everything, yes. Excellent, good. Alright, so we got this player cast. Now we're going to use it inside the game to replace something along here. Wait, do we? Is that something we want? I suppose not. So this would be kind of situation if you were changing the ammo value or changing the health or changing something about the player. And, you know, as we're going back, me relearning my code, you lovely people listening to me talk about my code. Actually, this would be good to have, the caster bullet, because, yeah, in that case, would I want to change this? So the other character being the bullet, that's something, would I want to change that in terms of making code efficient? Or would I kind of want this to stay in there as a reference to the other character being overlapped with? Yeah, so this is one of those situations, although I made this function, I probably don't want to use it because it's actually making a reference to something that is being collided with. In this case, the candy corn enemy, which is, you know, a thing. Alright, so it's funny because I put in the time to learn this like function library and I can't even think of like ways to put it. Alright, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, in that case, each of the enemies are kind of as efficient as I can considerably make them, I think. How about my items? Did my items do anything? Ah, there we go. This is probably where it has tag player, get player pawn. There we go. So this is one of those situations where I can probably use that function that I made earlier. And, yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's play the danger game. When I come out here, I should just be able to put in player cast. And I should probably actually name my parameter properly, but let's see if this works. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh no. Okay, so actor object reference. So that means that when I was building up this reference library, there should actually be an actor, the output is what's wrong here. So the actor object reference. What? Alright, Karut. I think I mistyped something as I usually do, and I just like, let's lead into it. So it is now the Karut. Just being silly. But yeah, I am very much confused. Alright, so what we kind of, in this case, I kind of want to work backwards from that. So input object. So act object reference is not compatible. In that case, I probably want to go ammo. That's so weird. That's so weird to me. Alright, so is this one of those cases where I'm not understanding the library properly? Because I kind of want to remove this and actually reference the blueprint class that is the carrot instead. So we've got the blueprint carrot. Excuse me. Did that not? Alright, so blueprint carrot. Okay, but for some reason it's kind of like not making that connection. Alright. This is a learning experience. Haha, learning experience. Okay, so that's interesting. I can still access things inside Karoot. I just can't. Alright. I think it's Google time. Alright, let's go grab that. Get to see my lovely Google Foo skills. Alright. Casting function Unreal Engine. Let's do this. Yes, thank you. Casting is a common communication method where you take a reference to an actor and try to convert it to a different class. Yeah, so is casting expensive? So apparently it's not expensive to do, it's just a good practice that I've been made aware of. But yeah, by the looks of it, it's interesting because let's just have a look at the documentation for it, because why not? I shall do my lovely reading voice, because, you know, it's the kind of mood I'm in. Alright, so this is in C++. Why would you do this to me? Alright, in that case, custom blueprints. Thank you. I myself am not super intelligent. Alright. When using a cast to node of blueprints, but simply you're attempting to check if the object you are casting from is the specific object you casted to. In other words, you have to say you have created a special character blueprint called My Character, for example, that has variables in it or other custom functionality contained within it and assigned to it as a default pawn class. Alright, if I want to access properties, yep, fantastic. Default pawn class! Okay, that's probably where I'm going wrong. I might not have set that up. So we're actually going to jump in and do that, if I can remember. Here it is. Alright, let's go into our game mode. In our class settings. I don't know. Class defaults. Fantastic, I guess. Let's just... Woo. Game state. Default pawn. That's probably where I'm going wrong. Alright, so Karoot. That should fix things, I think. Because earlier it was defaulting to that pawn. Are you gonna fix now? Player cast. Alright, so what we're going to do is player pawn. And returns the player pawn at the specified player index. Player 0, in this case, 0 will always be us, unless, you know, you're in a multiplayer situation of 1, 2, 3, whatever. So what I'm going to be doing then is going in and testing that out with the candy corn orange. No, the corn cob, my mistake. Alright, so... Oh wait, I forgot to compile, didn't I? No, I've definitely compiled. Alright. In that case, cool is on fire. Yes. Cast to my character. Set on fire. Okay, so it looks like in this case, this is an overlap thing, and you know, if it's the character. Huh. So that's So this is one of those cases where get game mode is probably more effective. Alright. That's awesome. So function libraries probably wasn't the best thing for me to look at today, but it was probably interesting to learn about. Feel free to let me know which ways that you would imagine this used, and maybe I'll try them out. We'll see how we go. But yeah, it's interesting to learn about these things anyway, especially from a universal accessibility point of view. So yeah, cool. Alright, so I'm going to disconnect this and just gonna continue commenting whatever's going on. Wait. Oh, there we go. My goodness. Time just flies so fast. Alright. My house isn't even big, like 20 meters big. Alright, I'm just gonna look at a corner, I guess. Just in here until I hear that like magic little ding. There it is. There it is. I'm back. Alright, so that was an interesting thing to look at. I definitely look forward to maybe using it for some of my HUD, I want to say. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning again. Whoops, that's fine. That's fine. Hi, I'm Pixel. Welcome back. Pixel, depends on through which avenues you know me. Yeah, so by the looks of it, that was a thing that happened. Alright, so I don't know, because I was my initial plan was just to go in and kind of replace everything, but I'm slowly finding out that maybe like that isn't the best idea right now, especially since 1, don't know how to use it. 2, oh wait, hold on, I have an idea. Current world. That's not helpful. Alright, so I'm actually going to have a look at what world context object actually means. So let's have an educational time. There we go. Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine. Give my brain a second. World context object. Fantastic. Alright, let's go. Objects do not exist in the world. So they can spawn actors, and let's give them context actor. You might have several worlds at once, for example in an arena combat game. You should only spawn actors from other actors. Alright, so... Okay, so it looks like it's... So it's a different kind of situation where someone's trying to like spawn objects into the world, but it kind of needs world to spawn into. Alright, that's very interesting. Doesn't answer my question. Ah, there we go. Game mode world context object. Seems exactly what's going on. Alright, get it working thanks to Mork on the modding Discord. Get primary world option. Okay. That seems like where we want to go. Get primary. Oh no. That does not help. Oh, hold on. We have to turn off the magical context box. Primary world. No, that doesn't help. Alright, so functions are also these magical things that kind of work in the confines of not being specific to a blueprint, which is, you know, the collection of things that a particular class can and cannot do, based off a parent, all that hierarchy stuff that's kind of confusing. So in this case, would not help because all these blueprints, as soon as they're spawned into the world, they kind of inherit that world property. So I'm just actually going to have a look, player cast, and see if there's any kind of description, category. Oh, there we go. keywords, compiler, access, public. Oh, actually, what if we have this? What if we have this and have the world thing set here? That might actually solve our problems. World settings, viewpoint, magic leap. That does not. It was interesting to look at. Cool. And then there's some AR stuff, so that's fun. Alright, not the session I was expecting, but it's the session that we got, and I'm gonna roll with it. Alright, so we're going to save this, compile it, make sure it's not going to create any issues. I'm going to go through candy corn, the corn cob. I'm going to remove this. Oh, hold on. Now I've got to go in and change this manually. Alright, so cast to Karut. There we go. And you know, this is fine too. Casting doesn't really cost a lot, we found out, so that's always fantastic. That's the ammo, and then there was something along here. There we go. And we are resetting the ammo every time that we fire oh wait. We are adding to the ammo every time that we pick up a corn cob. That works. In this case, what I'm inclined to do is... Oh no, it did the thing! Oh no. Alright, so it looks like I'm actually going to have to restart Unreal Engine because it does this weird thing. I'm just going to blindly get player on, hope for the best. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what... I think it's a visual error to do with AMD, and then you actually have to rewire some things. I won't worry about it this time, but, you know, I am going to save all, close, and reopen. Do I have anything embarrassing under this? I don't think so. Let me just... No, we're all good. It's a cute little Amazon box person. We can roll with that. Because, yeah, I had something semi-embarrassing come up while I was in the middle of sharing screen in the middle of a lecture. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. Thankfully, that part of the lecture wasn't recorded, so, you know, it wasn't, you know, solidified in... eternity, but there's that. Yeah. Alright, in that case, I am inclined to jump over and grab the bingo again, the Trello board, and have a look at kind of like an easy task to finish off the session, because, ooh, stressful. Alright, what's something that we could work through? Make a nice tooltip for when to unlock. Alright, that's yep. That's something that makes sense. I do not know how to add tooltips, but that's something that I can do. Cool. Alright, let's jump into it, into the HUD. We are going to want to be going into our game status and playing nice over there. What are you? Why are you here? I don't know what this does. I'm just going to remove it for the time being. And story mode, I think this has a tooltip that pops out. Appearance. Focusable, yes, tooltip. Right. Interesting. So it does in fact have a tooltip, but I don't know how to modify that. So, back to Google. Gotta love Google. Oh my goodness. Alright. Edit tool tip. Tooltop. Tooltip. Unreal Engine. All the learnings. Alright, create a text with a widget thing. Widget, custom tooltip. Okay. Variable type text. Okay, if this is all it is, awesome, I guess. Alright. So we're just creating a little widget that pops up on top, and then from there we can actually... Huh. Okay. I don't know if I'm disappointed or happy about how easy this is, but cool. Let's jump into that then. In that case, we're going to be making a brand new widget. Let's just pop this back where it's meant to go. Hello. And... we are going to be creating blueprint class. It's going to bring up that menu. No, that's not what we want. No, it's not. User interface, and then we want to be grabbing a widget, and then we're going to call it widget underscore tooltip. There we go. And maybe we can have that pop up as an image coming up. So we primarily want this to be tiny, and yes, we'll figure it out as we go. We've got our canvas. I don't know, we probably only want the canvas to be very small in this case, because it's you know, conditional to the object. We're actually going to go in and it doesn't look like there's actually a way. Learning on the fly is always fun. Alright, so this tooltip is actually oh, for some reason that's set to 720. So apparently the size doesn't actually matter. So let's just pop that there then. And from here I'm inclined to maybe get an image for our background. And then we're going to use the background. Menu background, sure. Menu background texture. Are we going to have to make a new thing? I think we're going to have to make a new little thing for it. But for the time being, this will do. This will just be yay big. Alright. Oh god. Alright, so let's start at 0, 0, and then I can kind of guesstimate the size of this thing. So 1920 by 1080. Standard. Alright, fantastic. That's one. And then we probably want text to go in there, because this is just something that's going to pop, an image that's going to pop up over the top of something. Draw as image. Yep. And then we're going to have a text value which is going to be kind of conditional, but that should be fine. It's a casting 2 widget. We've done this before. Or at least I've done this before. In again another game project, I'll probably talk about if there are any questions. If there are any questions, comment below. Doing standard YouTuber things. So we've got our text block, and there we go. And we're going to change this into all that stuff. I'm probably going to create a binding here. At the moment, it's just going to say, change me please. And we're just going to, just so that we can reference this, I'm just going to rename this to tooltip text. So, excuse me. Tooltip text. Oh wait, now I'm doing it in the description. I'm horrible. Alright, so tooltip text is already used. Alright, tooltip text box. Text content. That works. Alright, so that will, you know, we can change that if we need to. Color, opacity. I'm actually going to go in and do the same thing with the VT regular. Do I want to change that to black? I probably want to change that to black because I don't know how much of this is white. Let's change this to, oh boy. Yee boy. Cool. So there's that. I'm gonna test this out and see how it pops up as an image, and if I need to worry about the sizing or whether I actually need to put in a scroll box. I mean, I'm hoping I don't have to put in a scroll box because there we go. I've used a scroll box in Unity, but not in Unreal, so we'll see how we go. Minimum desired width. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that was a... Wait, no, that's for... What does this mean? I don't know. I'm not going to touch that at the moment because that's not what I'm trying to mess with. Scrolling when possible, scroll bar visible. Do I need to change the appearance of anything? Interesting. Alright, so... Maybe more assets need to be made. I'm not sure. But let's go in and test this out. by, instead of a tooltip, we're actually going to... Hello. Hey, there's you can have a string table. That's fantastic. Huh. This would have been nice to know, but we're just going to go in and have a look at that. Oh sweet lord, I don't know. This is probably let's roll through all of our names. Hopefully, I just have tooltip. No. Difficulty tip. Okay, that has not helped us at all. So what this does is at the end of a game, if you had set your difficulty, it would let you know. It would kind of give you like a discount on the bill at the end. So there's that. This is why you need to name your things properly. Alright, let's go in and kind of approximate what all this is. Get difficulty tip. That has not helped. Score text, delete text, the date. It's funny because I've actually put in, so thanks brain. The bill for the bill for the dentist visit per se is actually 2 weeks from the current date. So that was a lot of fun to put in and figure out how to do. Does it get text? I don't even know where this is from. Okay. Help. I think... No, I actually it's not bound to anything. I'm silly. Alright, so it's just a win to unlock. I'm going to just remove this and hopefully... Hopefully this should just do that. But I think there's a hover option. And there we go. On hovered, we can have an image pop up. That sounds good. Yes, very good. Alright, and that was my background text, which is... I don't know. We'll figure that out later. So, on hovered, endless button. So, if it has not been unlocked, so we're going to be casting to our game mode. Oh wait, hold on. Casting to game. Understood. There we go, game mode. Get game mode. And we're checking if... is that attached to the player? I'm pretty sure it would be attached to the game mode. We'll find out. Infinite play? Huh, that's really interesting. Alright. So I have forgotten what I've attached to the infinite play to. I'm pretty sure it would be attached to game mode. But, I mean, obviously don't trust me on that. I don't trust me on that. Load, settings, win, game over, warning. Huh. Alright, so that's something that's attached to the player as opposed to the game mode. Not sure. Oh, right. The reason that I did that is because it was something that was achieved within the player. So, you know, why not? In that case, we are going to go back here and... Do we need game mode in this case? No, we don't. So we're going to cast to carrot. Get that player pawn. Excuse me. There we go. Just getting very upset with my software when I'm the one that's failing, you know, naturally. And we're going to be creating the widget. So even though like we aren't creating a widget, we're kind of adding it to the space. It'd be like spawning an actor. And then in this case, we have got the tooltip here. And then we are going to be adding that to the viewport, which means that's kind of like the camera that the player is looking through. So we're going to add to, thank you, add to viewport. And the return value would be this. And we'll just see what happens, what comes out. Hopefully nothing horrible. God, I haven't pressed this button in so long. Prepare yourselves. Yay! The brand thing. I am horrified. What is going on? Okay. My game is broken. I need to find out why. So in that case, I guess we'll leave it here because I haven't done much to my game, so I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I'm going to save all of this and not cry in a corner, but then like really think really hard about my life choices. Thank you for everyone who dropped by today. I know it wasn't the usual easily consumable, more easily consumable content. I'm gonna start releasing like Twitter polls to like gauge what kind of content you guys want to see. Maybe add your own options. I don't know. But keep in touch over there. Wait, hold on. I'm supposed to do a thing. Yep, there we go. Yes, thing. But yeah, make sure to, I will update my links in the actually, we're gonna take a moment to stretch our eyes. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna be real daring, stretch my eyes up and down too. Has it been 20 seconds yet? There we go. Yeah. Sorry, this is gonna take a moment to stretch. Yeah, so keep an eye on that in the next coming days, and but I am back to a regular Sunday morning stream schedule and some other stuff. Maybe. I'm seeing what I can achieve within the confines of university and health issues, but you know, we'll get there. It's an exciting time. All right, see you guys next time. Love you all very much, and